Again, my name is Christy. Happy to be here with all of you. Let's go ahead and scoot up a little bit in our chair. Arms are extended down, palms facing in, and just give me some big shoulder rolls. So I want you thinking, rolling them up and around. Good, lifting, almost kind of up towards those ears. Very nice. You might hear some snap, crackling, popping. I know I certainly do when I do these. All right, let's do two more. Forward. Good. One more. Nice. Now let's roll them back. So lift them up. Then I want you pressing them down and around. Good. Lift. Very nice. Taking your time, right? We're not in a hurry here. We can move in a way that feels good to us today. Okay, let's do a few more like this. Nice. Let's do one more. All right, now I want to really make it a bigger circle with that arm, circling back and around. Good, lifting forward. Nice kind of lengthen through that arm. Good, so hopefully you're feeling that opening in the front of your shoulder. Those chest muscles are kind of loosening a little bit. Nice. Let's do a few more. Good, one more on this side. Now let's switch that other side. So lifting forward, back and around. Good, lift. And just take it at a pace that feels good to you. You know, sometimes we're really tight in our chest and our shoulder, and it might take you a little bit of time to work through that range of motion, and that's good. Very nice. Let's do two more. Good, one more. All right, you know it. Now we've got a reverse direction. So with that right or left arm pressing back, up and around. Good. Back, up and around. Very nice. And if you've ever done swimming, maybe this is feeling like the butterfly. I don't know if anybody ever did like summer swim league. It's taking me back to my childhood. Good, one more. All right, other side. I actually have my daughter doing summer swim league. We did that last summer, and I'm happy she's willing to do it this summer too. I think swimming's such a great sport, especially in the summer. Definitely in the summer. Good, two more. Good, one more. Okay, now let's go into a nice static stretch. I want you opening those arms up nice and wide, pressing back. Good, stretch the front of your shoulders and your chest. But I also want you to think, don't let those shoulders drift up. I want you to press them down a little bit. Hold and breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose or mouth. Very nice. Now I want you to turn your thumbs down. Okay, press back a little bit more. You should feel that drifting a little bit into your bicep, that front of that arm, that upper arm. Press, press, press. Very nice. Hold. Breathe. Now I want you taking those arms behind you, clasping those hands and lifting up. Let's stretch a little bit deeper into the front of your shoulder and your chest. Very nice. Breathe, hold. Now taking those arms back around to the front, clasping those hands, pressing forward and dropping chin to chest. That should be right here. So really releasing those rear shoulders, your upper back, relaxing your neck. Very nice. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now kind of coming back to that neutral position, palms facing down, pulling those shoulder blades back, squeeze upper middle back, rear shoulder, press forward. Good, glide them back, squeeze. So you're probably starting to feel those shoulders working a little bit, muscles getting a little warm. That's good, so we can get some of that nice stretching in. Very nice. Let's go again, working on those rear muscles. Some great postural muscles, right? Good. Let's do 5 more here. So we're going 5. Good. And 4. Nice work. 3. Let's do 2 more. 2. Last one here. 1. Now pressing those arms back out. Now I want you to turn your palms up. So here, now I want you pulling those elbows back along your side, pressing them back up, pulling back, squeeze that middle upper back, press forward. Very nice. So we're working into those upper back muscles. Good, driving those shoulder blades back, little pinch in the middle. Nice work. Let's do 5 more here. Let's go 5. Nice. 4. Perfect. 3. 2 more. 2. Let's go 1 more. 1. All right. Driving that arm across, either above or below the elbow. Good. Hug that arm into you. Lengthen, think energy through those fingertips. Feel that stretch along the rear shoulder, upper back maybe a little. Hold it there. Now when you're ready, bending at the elbow like you're patting yourself on the back, and I want you to lift up a little bit and hug that arm into you. Very nice. Hold. Continuing to breathe, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose or mouth. Very good. All right, let's shake those arms out a little bit, switching to that other side, other arm. Hugging that arm in, above or below that elbow. Kind of hugging in and almost across a little bit. Very good. Now, when you're ready, bending at that elbow, like you're going to give yourself that pat on the back. Little lift up and kind of hug that arm into you. Perfect. Breathe. Use your breath as you hold these stretches. All right, now for the next one, I want you reaching those arms up, up, up. Hold, hold, hold. Now pull them down into your sides. Good, reach them up, up, up. Good, towards the ceiling. And pull them down by your side. Nice work. Up. Reach. And pull. Good. Lift. And drive those arms down. Nice. Up. And pull. Maybe feeling a little bit working into that tricep, that upper back of the arm. Good. Pull down. Lift. Should be feeling kind of that upper body all around right now. Good. Lift. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Last one. Now I want 1 arm down, 1 arm up. I want you gently leaning to your side, reaching up and over. Hold. Now windmill those arms around, switch to that other side. Hold. I'm going to turn a little bit because my window's getting in the way. Good. Inhale, exhale, windmill those arms, leaning to the side. Let's go again. Press. Good. Lift and press. Let's do a few more here. 1 more each direction. Good. Last one. Nice, gentle on that spine. Now, once your arm's up, you grabbing a little bit lightly above that wrist. I want you pulling to the side a little bit, leaning to that opposite side, really stretching out that back, that side of the back. Good. Hold. Breathe. Now switching, lightly grabbing above that wrist, elbow, and then leaning to that opposite side. Light pull, so you're applying a little bit of assisted stretching right there. Hold. Very nice. That should feel really good, kind of right in through here. All right, release. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, resting those hands on our thighs. Gentle lean of that ear to shoulder. Now drop to about a 45. Drop into that middle. Over to the other 45. And over to that shoulder. So now I want you to smooth that out a little bit. So gentle roll. Good, taking your time. Rolling side to side. Perfect. Let's do a few more. Good. One more each direction. Last one. Okay. I want you taking this arm, bending it, setting the back of your arm, a hand on your lower back. Now, other fingertips right above your ear. Gently lean your head over, apply a little bit of pressure. I don't want it to be too much, but I want you to feel that stretch in your upper back, your trapezius muscle that helps hold up our head. Very important. Nice to stretch that muscle out a little bit. Good, breathe. All right, let's switch it over to that other side, same thing. Back of the hand, opposite fingertips, little bit of pressure, not too much. Just applying a little bit to help with that nice stretch up back along here. Good. Breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose or mouth. Perfect. All right, shake it out a little bit. So here, I do want to do a little bit of work for our legs and our hips. So right here, you're going to be sitting kind of on the edge of your chair. And I want you, if you need to use your chair to help, that's okay as well. And I just want you lifting up a little bit, up, hovering above your chair. Then I want you looking back, sitting back down. Good, lift up. I want you to hold, think hover right there. And nice and gentle, sit back down. Good, lift, hover, and sit back down. Good, and if you need to look back, make sure, hey, is that chair still there? Definitely do that. Good, let's do two more. Lift, hover, sit back down. One more, and I want you to hold. Can you put your arms out in front of you? Reach. Feel those muscles? Yeah? Your glutes, hold. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and release back. Very nice. Sitting right here, and I want you extending one leg, pulling it back in. Now the other. I want you flexing your foot. Good. Just lifting up a little bit. Really extending through that top of the leg. Good. Let's go again. Let's do 2 more each side. Good. 1 more each side. Nice work. Very nice. Okay, so right here, I want you doing a gentle twist. Hand on that outer thigh. And reverse, gentle twist. And set your opposite hand on the chair. Apply a little bit of pressure as you move into that rotation. 1 more each side. Good, last one. and back to center. Now 3 deep breaths. Breathe and exhale. Good, nice big deep breath. You can even bend down a little bit. That feels good to you. Last one. And exhale. Well, awesome job today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day.